Hi, Eric and everyone at Fit for Family. My name is Melissa Blen, and I am super pumped to, number one, be given the opportunity to share this video with you and really tell you the intention of what brought me to apply for Fit for Service and why I do believe I'm a good candidate for the 2020 Heroes Journey. Well, the number one reason, there's actually going to be two that I'm going to share with you. The number one reason is community and a sense of belonging and a sense of a larger purpose in the world. You see, October of last year, I had basically ended my career with an organization that I had been with for 7 years prior to that. And it was with an organization called Create a Change Now. And I was one of the catalysts to build the program from the ground up, and it was all around tackling childhood obesity and implementing our Healthy School, Healthy Life program, which is a program that was rooted around educating and inspiring children and adults to adopt healthy eating habits and behaviors. And in October of last year, the organization started to make some changes within the infrastructure, and one of those changes was to put somebody else in my position that they felt that was going to be a better suit to take the organization to the next level. And I also agreed. I had been with the organization for 8 years. I was pretty much burnt out, and I do believe that I did everything that I could to take the organization to a national level, which we did make in less than a 4-year time frame. And so one of the big pieces that's been missing in my life since then, which has been about a year now, is I have felt a tremendous loss of a sense of community and being a part of a larger tribe, making a significant difference in the world. And I purposely took this year off, not to get involved with the community, not to really get involved with the tribe, because I wanted to pay off $35,000 worth of debt that I had accumulated so I could have more freedom in my life. And that is exactly what I've done. So since October of last year, when my job transitioned, I had $35,000 worth of debt, and I was like, oh shit, I got to take this on, and here I go. And so that's what I did. I pretty much worked 5 different jobs for the last 14 months, and I have paid all of my debt off. And so therefore I am completely free in that arena. That is, number one, affording me the opportunity to make this investment. And I'm super pumped that I have the opportunity to do that, because if I had that debt, I wouldn't be able to be here. And secondly, the community piece, like I mentioned, was huge for me. I am rooted in community, and I believe wholeheartedly that my community here in Las Vegas is truly different and has evolved in the way that Create a Change came about because of me. And so that's been a huge part of my life that's been missing significantly. And so when I applied for Fit for Service, or when I thought of it back in September and October, it was like, I need to level up. I need to be a part of something bigger again, and I need a team to support me. I need somebody that can hold my ass accountable in making some shit happen on a larger level. And part of that larger level was helping my business, Epic Love, which I launched, ironically, right as I transitioned. And so I'm a year into my own business around health and wellness and helping people create their own Epic Love around health and wellness for themselves. So for me, it was the community and really launching my business, Epic Love. Second intention of applying for Fit for Service was something I find actually more magical and more synchronistic that I'm so excited to share with you. 3 weeks ago, interesting enough, you guys had a delay in applying, or you had a delay in applying for Fit for Service. It was like, I think, a 2-week delay Wyatt had told me about. And in that 2-week time frame, I lost my roommate and my best friend. Unfortunately, she was in a fatal motorcycle accident, and she was pronounced dead on impact, and it happened on November 4th. And this is another reason why I'm applying for Fit for Service, is because 3 weeks prior to her death, she quit her job. She had been a paralegal for 20 years, and she said, you know what, I'm not going to do this job anymore. It doesn't bring me any joy, and I want to do what I love. And she just wanted the opportunity to explore and figure out what that was. So 3 weeks prior to her death, she quit her job and moved everything that she owned in my little 965 square foot house, and was going to figure it out and find something that brought her joy. The night before she died, we sat up in bed and we spoke about death, and we spoke about how do we continue to open our hearts, be of service, and really let love in. And she'd never done ayahuasca, but she had done a couple other ceremonies, and it was really over the last year that lived with me, I got to see her shed so many layers, and it was such a beautiful gift to share that time with her. And more importantly, 30 minutes before she died, she had reposted one of Aubrey's posts. And the beginning of the post titled, "We are going to die," or "You are going to die." And we all have not experienced death, but basically the premise of the post talked about, will you smile, will you love? And at the end of the post, it said, "Do your fucking best." But the first sentence of the post is, "You are going to die." And she died 30 minutes later. It's been 3 weeks, almost a month now. Actually, in 2 days, it'll be a month that she has passed. And it has been the rough 30 days of my life. Grief has nearly kicked me down to my knees in ways I've never experienced loss in my life. And shortly, of course, I applied for Fit for Service damn nearly about a week after she passed away, maybe a few days after. And I needed this. I needed to be a part of something bigger. I want to be a part of something bigger, not only for my community, and doing something and leveling my ass up and taking me to the next level. But I also found it very synchronistic that was the post that she had posted literally right before she died. And I believe if she was here right now, she would tell me, "Melissa, get your ass and do it." Because we always pushed each other. So my other intention is to live on a whole nother level that she'll never get to live in this physical form. But I know she's guiding me. So those are my two intentions. My intention is for a new community and a new tribe that I lost a year ago. Again, when I talk about, endings, in this last year, I've had 2 deaths. My roommate, my father died. I've had a job loss. I had a move. I've had 4 of the 5 major emotional, they call them uproars in this life, in all less than a year. And on top of that, I decided to grab my debt in the face and say, "I've got this," when I had no idea how I was going to do it, but I did it. And I'm super pumped to say that I'm debt-free, and it is giving me the opportunity and the freedom to apply for Fit for Service and be able to pay for it. And I'm so excited and so honored. So those are my intentions, community and tribe, and doing it on behalf of so many people that are not going to have the opportunity to level up in this life and help others. I got to see my roommate in the year that she lived with me unfold so many layers of her trauma and help her and guide her into opening up her heart again, and getting to see me literally in the last year build a business from the ground up, not knowing what the hell I was doing, and living my purpose and being so happy around creating Epic Love, my business, that it motivated her to quit her fucking job and say, "Screw it, I'll figure it out." And she did it. And so my second intention is doing it in her honor, because I believe she is going to push me to the next level in the new beginning of 2020. So Eric and Fit for Service family, my name is Melissa Blen. Here is my commitment to you. My commitment to you is, if I am accepted in the Fit for Service 2020, I will show up on a whole nother level. I will come open, vulnerable, committed, and doing whatever it takes to not only learn for myself, I will be fully raw and vulnerable and allow people to see me for me, so therefore I can be better of service for the people around me. And 3, whatever I get to do in this community or in another city, I'm all in, and I can't wait to make another large difference like I've done here in Vegas, because I'll be honest, the 10,000 plus lives that I've been able to impact here in Las Vegas for the last 8 years has been instrumental. and I'm ready to take the challenge on for the next leveling up in the community. So, eek! I hope you accept me because I'm ready for you. Have a great night.